4-bet pot, right-hand side. Our first 4-bet of the day by Doug Polk. We see Doug do this with the Doug Polk dog special. Shows up with the King 3, King 5. Loves hands like that. 10-9 offsuit. Let's see if Daniel sticks it in him right here. He's just going to call Landon. 6 deuce deuce. Innocent little board right there. Pocket 10s.
It's an action board right here.
An action board brews up here. Doug Polk, supreme leader with the 4-bet. Smoke starts to come up. Doug Polk, shark in the water. Here he comes, guys. The shark, the supreme leader.
Does it pop out of you? Or
Looking for blood.
Does it pop out?
By Daniel Negreanu.
Does it pop out? Is it like
He's going to bet small, 4,200.
You're ignoring me on purpose.
I'm saying could pop out. I don't know. We're going to find out, aren't we? Daniel's got pocket 9s. He's going to call. We've seen him maybe even call a hand like ace queen, king queen.
There's no way the shark doesn't pop out.
Some backdoor diamonds as well, too, here for Daniel. I don't expect him to raise here ever.
You could have some raises with some hands like over pairs, so they need protection from Broadway cards like pocket 8s, pocket 9s.
You know what you're saying, kid, because he min raises. He's like he's playing a 1-2 game at the VFW. Like
trying to see where he's at.
Trying to see where he's at with that ace king. Maybe that pocket 8's just trying to see where he's at a little bit.
If Doug has a hand like ace king with a spade, he's probably just going to rip.
So Landon says if Doug has ace king 1 spade. We know Doug Polk does not have any good hand. He's all in.
It's going to be really hard.
He calls queen jack of spades.
Oh, he's dead.
Daniel Negreanu, full house on the river. No good for him as a supreme leader. Douglas K. Polk, pocket queens, strikes first blood in today's match. The explosion goes off as a supreme leader takes down a $90,000 pot. Here we go, 4-bet alert already by Daniel. Maybe Daniel might be a little steamed up already. Loses that first blood. We've heard him talk about in the interviews when he loses that first pot, the momentum not really on his side. Let's see if Doug
might play the rush here, is what you're saying?
He might play the rush. This could be it. He calls ace 9-5, 2 hearts, ace jack, ace queen, ace king. Make that top pair here.
These are fun little boards where you put out the fuck you bet of like 2K.
Well, here we go. Let's see
if
Daniel.
He's probably not going to do it. He's probably just going to bet like 25. But.
See if Daniel puts out a little fuck you bet of 2K as the cat jam begins to pick up steam in that left-hand corner. He does 4,300.
Yeah, it's kind of close, yeah.
Doug Polk, if he has a hand like a 9-10, 7-8, don't expect him to lay this one down quite yet.
I'm very glad you got it on the screen.
Try to see another card. He just came out to play a little bit here. Doug does call. Here we go, guys. Lock in. 30,000 in the middle. 30,000 behind. 4 on the turn. 4-bet pot. Check call by Doug Polk. 30,000 in the middle. Ace 9-5-4. Double flush draw. Let's see if Daniel had that ace king. I think he's full of it. He bets 9,000. Let's see what happens here on Doug's side.
Doug's going to jam some ace-x for value, protecting from draws, have some flush draws himself, like combo draws.
Let's see if Doug does have a combo draw, maybe like a 7-8 of clubs, something like that. Might have a slow played hand like a pocket 5s, pocket 9s.
It's one of the things about having... Yeah,
he's all in. He calls ace 10 versus ace jack. Just like that, the pot goes back to Daniel Negreanu as he coolers Doug Polk. And the explosion goes his way right there. So as we see right there, guys, a 4-bet pot. I mean, what can you do there? Can you do anything else there, Landon?
Nope.
When you 4-bet pot, Doug's got the ace-10 suited. Daniel's got the ace-jack offsuit. They both flop the top pair. Double flush draw board.
Yeah, they're both going broke. You go broke, you pay.
Back and forth match so far. Doug Polk takes one down. Daniel takes one down as we see that 4-bet pot. Daniel 1/3 bets the turn. Doug shoves all in 34,000. Daniel calls pretty quickly. He's got to be pretty happy. I mean, listen, when you get into ace jack versus ace 10 for a 80K pot, you start to feel a little tingle.
They don't spike the 10 on you.
You start to feel a little tingle, don't you?
You get nervous. You get nervous. You wait. We've all seen the 10 of diamonds peel off one too many times in our life. We've all seen
10 of diamonds peel off one too many times in our life, Poppy. Aye. So yeah, guys, back and forth match so far. On day 22, session 22 of this match, 3-bet pot, right-hand side. Doug Polk's going to bet small, 3,000 into that 8,000. People say turn up Landon's mic a little bit. Yeah, just talk. Yeah, talking.
Well, I mean, I just have to keep moving it because it's.
He also talks a little lower too. When he gets in strategy mode, he has a different voice. It's like when guys have one voice with their boys and then another voice with a girl. Like, yeah, baby, I'll let you know. Yeah, come here. And with your friends, you're like, hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? You know what I mean?
And also, I don't want to scream into the mic, but that's another story for another time. Fuck, why not?
What?
I said I don't want to scream into the mic.
Do you want to talk about that text message I sent you yesterday?
I'm confused.
Remember that message I sent you that I was talking to someone, we were having a casual conversation, and they mentioned an idea? Should we talk about that now, but not talk about who involved?
No.
Okay. Right-hand side, pot brewing. 3-bet pot. Doug Polk bets small on the flop. Check calls a bet by Daniel. Daniel's telling him maybe, would Daniel bet a jack on the turn here? Or would he only have a queen? Maybe like king, queen, queen 10, something like that?
Yeah, you can bet small jack X on the turn. Like his overall range is going to want to bet on the queen. And you don't only want to have a queen or nothing. Because sometimes you do get called by worse jack.
All in call. Snap call by Doug Polk. Doug Polk with the pocket aces. So Doug Polk traps Daniel Negreanu. Even though, listen, Daniel's probably going broke there with that queen 9. And just like that, he gets another explosion back himself.
Blow for blow today.
And the boys are battling back and forth. I'm excited. I'm excited about it. Let's go, baby. Another 3-bet on the right-hand side from Doug. Putting the pressure on him. Another 4-bet goes down. 4-bet alert is out of control today, guys. The aggression is on. Let's see how Doug Polk reacts. Let's see what goes on here. Doug Polk. He's going to call 9-6 deuce, 2 spades on the board.
Daniel might just open jam.
Let's see what happens here.
10 like 10s, jacks, ace 9.
9-6 deuce, 2 spades. Daniel maybe opens jams that overpair. He does open jam. He calls jacks for another aces for Supreme Leader. 10 on the river. Doug Polk aces for a second time. Stacks Daniel Negreanu aces versus jacks. And the explosion is on. The Supreme Leader is on aces fire as he cannot be stopped with those aces. He is absolutely taking it to Daniel Negreanu. The truck is getting backed up. The fire is out of control. Give it to me, baby. Let's go. I love people on Twitter kind of commenting back and forth, talking about this World Series poker situation. It's like the big story right now. Kick the guy out.
There should have been a line on like, will somebody not be allowed to play the WSOP because of the virus?
I just feel real bad for the guy.
I mean,
man,
it's fucking awful.
It's like he makes the final table and then he gets disqualified due to the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? I just feel bad for the guy, man. That's why he messaged me. I said, I don't, it ain't likely, but let's see what we can do here, right? Like, maybe
it's
something
tough.
happens,
It's tough
maybe not.
too, though, because like, was there enough time to where if you did make the FT, they could have done it longer, right? They could have had it within a month. They could have had it. They could have had it January 1st. Like I'm pretty sure the main was almost 2 weeks ago at this point. Yeah, it was almost 2 weeks ago. So I played 20 tournaments 2 weeks ago. I played 21 today, yesterday. But yeah, they had enough time to where if you did FT, you could quarantine.
Not really.
Well,
they only had like 13 days. They should have maybe had it where it was.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like they probably could have had it like January 1st, like not New Year's Day, but like the week of.
Check raise, Supreme Leader, left, right-hand side.
He's saying he's got the 9 ball.
He's saying he's got that 9, that
corner
full
pocket.
house.
He's got the pocket triples. Now, if you have 3s,
maybe Daniel might have quads here. Might have pocket 3s in his hand. See that? Certainly plausible.
Quads versus quads. Super cooler.
If we see quads versus quads,
cat jam dance instantly.
I will take off.
Are you allowed to?
I will move from Las Vegas.
No.
I will move out of Las Vegas, and I will retire from poker content if both of these guys have quads. Daniel calls 5-7 for the Supreme Leader. Ay, Poppy. Daniel Negreanu snapping him off with the 3 deuce.
Oh, he did not
takes
snap.
the big pot his
snap.
way. Very nice hand by Daniel Negreanu. He's got to be feeling pretty good after that hand. And Doug, the classic graphic. Doug Polk with the 5. No. Don't do it, Supreme Leader. So we got a lot of single raise pots brewing here, boys. And the good thing about the single raise pots, just remember, if you guys are tuning in, when you see heads up and you see the hands they show down, you don't necessarily want to be playing a lot of these hands pre-flop in your games. Just remember when they're playing heads up poker, right, the ranges are a lot wider. Players on the button are playing about 8% of their hands. Players in the big blind are playing about 50% of their hands. So you're going to end up with hands like Queen 6, Queen 5, these very weak hands that are going to be very tough to navigate post-flop when you're up against stronger ranges. And when you play in a full ring setting, unless you're playing in some home games in LA where there's massage girls and there's
out-of-line
activity happening, then you're going to see a lot of players playing hands like Queen 6, Queen 5. Then you can debatably think about opening up your range a little bit to battle them, but just know that the variance is going to ramp up pretty high. So you want to start off with a bit tighter strategy if you're just learning poker, and you want to learn how to play the top of your range. You want to learn. You want to learn. Fucking kid. You want to learn how to play your best semi bluffs, right? Before you start getting in the mix with the Queen 5, before you start wearing clown masks in your poker games.
Before you start wearing a clown mask and 3-betting 7-6 of diamonds and running these perfectly theory optimal lines where they think you're a psychopath, but you know inside that you're the god. I should do that. One day, what if you vlog one day and we're just in clown hats?
Okay.
We just go. And we just check raise every hand.
Okay.
You're forced to check raise one street.
I mean, listen, I'm down. Daniel raising this river here. So Doug, check raise the flop, bet flop, or check raise flop, bet turn, river. Doug goes very small bet. Could have had like a 6-7 in there too. Could have some, what would he check raising? 3-4, maybe 3-4 diamond, something like that. Yeah. What's he check raising for value? Big raise from Doug, the supreme leader.
Doug is here for the fucking river 3-bets today.
He gets called 6-7. So Doug Polk re-raises the river. Like I said, 6-7. That's going to be a hand that he's going to be check raising on that flop with. So Doug Polk on fire right now. He'll remain on fire until he loses a pot over 50 big blinds. Until that mode, we are officially on fire status right now for the supreme leader, as he is backing up the truck all over Dan Negreanu today, running like an absolute god.
An absolute G-O-double-D god.
An absolute G-O-double-D god as he raises another river. This guy never lets up. Pocket queens.
Oh, he raised for value.
Ace-5. Aye. So Doug.
Unlucky.
Raises, it makes sense. A little bit thin. No.
I gotta figure out the man bun strategy, and then we're in.
So not a pot quite over 50 big blinds yet. Somebody says he's $10,000 away from a $1 million lead. Do we know if that's true or not? Let's check our score, our official scorer. Hold on, let me go check what he has. He's typing in the Discord right now. So Doug,
get the catch him.
Big bet left hand side. Here we go.
This is like Cat Jam beat. Get in the corner.
Doug Polk on fire right now. Officially on fire status, looking to take some more money from Dan Negreanu with 3-bet right hand side. Left hand side, here we go. $20,000 in the middle.
We need to catch up.
Okay, Jack.
We need it.
Shout Joshua Forbes.
Where is it?
Here we go.
Where is it?
What is Supreme Leader going to do here? Ace 9, Jack 7, 4. Bets big on the turn. He's saying he's got a strong hand. Ace Jack, maybe a set. Fire is on here. Let's see what Doug Polk does. He's tanking down. He bets big on the turn. He bets all in.
I thought he might do that.
Call! Oh! 8-10! 8 deuce! What the hell is Doug Polk going crazy with the 8 deuce? He loses. How much was that pot?
160K. Time has stopped.
What the fuck is he doing?
He had a
Supreme Leader. What is he doing?
He hit him with a
$160,000 pot has gone. How do I get this? I gotta get this fire off. This is fire's disrespect to fire mode. What was that?
He went for it, is what happened.
Right hand side, another pot's brewing. What the fuck was that?
I think you know exactly what happened.
$27,000 pot on the right hand side. Is that chip dump? Daniel trying to win 2 big pots in a row. We're going to review that hand in just 1 second, guys.
Some might call that loose action. The truck is...
Couldn't he have gone a little, like, shove it all? I mean, what the fuck's he thinking? 60,000. Here we go. Right hand side. Is Daniel Negreanu going to shove all in? Is he going for 2 in a row? What's going to happen here? Dan Negreanu's in the tank. He's got to be feeling pretty good after taking on the $106,000 pot. He can't believe his luck. Checks back the top pair. And we got to play this graphic for the Supreme Leader, who absolutely has gone off the rails with that bluff. We don't know. No. Ay, papi. Ay. Guys, we got to review this hand. Our replayer sponsored by... Sponsored by Doug Polk. Sponsored by Doug Polk. I don't know what this guy's doing, bro. 8 deuce diamonds. He overbets the flop. Okay. He's got the backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw. Got the range advantage. Okay. Turns to 7. He's got the blocker. Thinks he's playing pot limit Omaha. Goes for a pot size bet. Daniel has the straight. You know how hard he is, guys. 16 hard. River comes down. It's the 4. And the guy shoves for $70,000 into a $20,000 pot.
That's all she wrote. Say a prayer. F in the chat. It's been a long day.
What is this guy thinking? Look at this. Am I seeing this right?
Yeah, I mean, he has
70,000. Call 8 deuce.
Yeah.
Couldn't he have bet 30? What is this guy thinking?
Well, he's polarizing, so he's.
Well, I understand. 70. I mean, come on. What the fuck?
You got
70,000. They're 200 big blinds deep. What is this guy thinking? Supreme leader. I puppy. You never know what he's got. Sometimes
he had 10 with a club, right?
He had 8 deuce with a diamond.
No, Daniel.
Daniel had 8-10 no club.
Wow, interesting.
I'm gonna post this on. I'm gonna post this on. I gotta post this on Twitter. If anyone can guess his hand, I will.
Hold on 1 second. Give me this.
What? No. What do you do? Not take the remote.
I want to ban this guy.
Who do you want to ban?
I want to ban that motherfucker right there.
Calm
Get him
down.
out. Get him out.
This guy?
He said it many times. Get him out.
Okay.
Out.
All right.
Out. Gone.
All right, Poppy. All right, Poppy. All right, Poppy. All right, Poppy. All right. We take care of you, buddy. Don't worry. Bouncer's here.
Thank you.
Bouncer's here. Right hand side. Here we go. Pot's brewing. Lock in, boys. 31,000 in the middle. 3-bet pot. A check call on the turn from Daniel Negreanu. 8 on the river. Trip 8s. Might have got in there. Let's see what happens here. Pot's brewing. Daniel Negreanu making a roaring comeback here. He might. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be up for this session now after that hand. Let's see what happens here. Check to Doug. Doug might be feeling frisky. Might be willing to shove it all in here. Has a hand like Jack 10. Daniel snaps him off with the King 8. King 10 snaps him off again. Ay, puppy. This guy, Doug Polk, going crazy with the bluffs right now. Takes down a $120,000 pot for Daniel Negreanu as he is absolutely on fire right now. Doug Polk is bluffing away as much money as he possibly can right now.
It's actually a really good bluff. It's really good.
Right hand side 3-bet from Doug. Daniel puts the chats in the chat. So is this it?
He put the chat?
That might be officially 12.5K hands. We do not know quite yet. We're going to wait to find out. Let's see what happens. We don't know if they're going to keep playing, if they're going to quit right now. We're going to wait and see what the boys are going to do. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're gone, guys. So maybe we leave too, buddy.